Stay safe, everyone. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome back, everybody. It is January 28th. It is supposed to be 50 degrees. The Spyder's saying it's 50 degrees, but when I left the house it was 38 degrees. But a beautiful January day, so I had to take advantage of it. Just because we're not going to get, well, I mean, January's almost over with, but anytime you can sneak a day in the middle of winter and go for a ride. So really quick, business first. But if you're watching and you like the videos, you have to subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, I like, anytime I can personalize my Spyder and make it fit me, you know, I love doing stuff like that. And you know, I miss doing that with my last one. And you know, I look at this Spyder and I'm like, you know, I really haven't done anything to it. You know, I have a couple BRP accessories like the Blue Ridge windscreen, the Shad saddlebags, the factory BRP backrest, and then my Shark radio, 1000-watt Bluetooth. You know, I got a couple ram mounts, but you know, I really haven't done much to this thing. But I'm heading to New Straitsville, about ready to drop down into New Straitsville. I didn't realize we were so close. But they have all these paths that intersect this road, and I've come across 2 or 3 of them. And this road's not that long. And what it is, it's Wayne National Forest that I'm riding in, and they have ATV trails and dirt bike trails, and you can pay for a one-day pass, or you can probably even get a lifetime pass, and then you can come and ride the backwoods of southern Ohio, which sounds really cool. So I don't know which way I'm going to go. I'm probably going to hit 216. You know, it sounds really cool that the state offers something like that. And what's really cool is there's an RV camp right here. ATV campground is what it's called. And you will see tons of ATVers. And they come and camp, and you see them taking off on the trails. And even this little town, they have signs all over this little town that says ATV friendly, so you can actually ride your ATV in town. So if you need to pick up some soda or some beer or some smokes or whatever. And I have no idea where I'm heading today. Like I said, I just had to get out of the house. It's been one of those weeks. And I've been on this road a few times. I'm not quite sure where it's going to drop me off. I'm probably thinking, as that sun blasts us in the face, it's probably going to drop us off on 728, which is a nice ride. You know, and these are the kind of roads I like right here. You know, like what I just came off of. I love elevation change. You know, I love fairly tight turns. You know, if it's a 90-degree turn and you accelerate to another 90-degree turn, that's not very exciting to me because you're just on and off the brake. But roads like this with awesome elevation change, and it's really hard. I mean, these cameras just don't pick up the elevation change, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I have my favorites that I ride all the time, and I forget about little roads like this that, you know, it's just following this little creek, this little valley. And welcome back, everybody. I have made it to Trimble, Ohio, and a lot of these little towns where I'm at, they popped up during the coal rush in the 1800s and 1900s, and there's really not much down here anymore. Just a lot of cool roads. There's no industry, there's no jobs. It's just southern Ohio, and it's absolutely gorgeous through here. And I like coming up here. One is we got this big cliff. There was a house right here, and the cliff let loose and it knocked the house off the foundation, and then I don't know, it was 6 months, 7 months, maybe even a year later, the house mysteriously burnt down. And I've been on this road numerous times. I couldn't tell you where it goes, to be honest with you. You know, and that's fine, because I know I've been on this road, so I don't freak out that bad. You know, even though I don't have my GPS, it's gonna take me somewhere that I've been, that I know, and you know, then I'll go from there. So I don't mind taking rides to where, you know, I don't know where I'm going, and I go on roads I seldom go on. What I haven't been able to get over is going on a ride somewhere new and not having the GPS. And still, sometimes even when I have my GPS and it's telling me where I'm at, I still start freaking out a little bit. When we had the STS, the wife and I kicked over to Maryland, and then from Maryland we were going to see the Flight 93 Memorial in Pennsylvania. So, you know, plugging into GPS, I'm like, you know, we're only an hour away. You know, when are we ever going to be back out this way? So hopped on the Spyder, and it took us on some back roads. Like, this is a good back road to what it was taking us on. And, you know, 35-45 minutes into it, you know, I'm like, where is this GPS taking me? I don't have a map. I got no clue where I'm at. And then it finally brought us to the Lincoln Highway. So, you know, I felt better instantly then, because now, where am I at? Oh, I'm on the Lincoln Highway. You know, you can find that on a map. But, you know, we got where we wanted to go. It was a pretty cool day. You know, I don't think they're done with Flight 93 Memorial. But, you know, they had the wall up and had everybody's names on it. And we were on our white STS. And Google just happened to be there. And we saw this lady, and she was wearing this big Google contraption. And then on the top, it had this big ball on her head, just cameras all over it. And, you know, she walked the parking lot, and then she walked through down to the wall and back. Well, as she walked through the parking lot, you know, Spyder's sitting right there, and, you know, it's still on Google Earth. So, you know, I think that's pretty cool that, you know, my Spyder's somewhere, you know, a few hundred miles from home, and I can pull it up anytime and be like, I was there, here's the proof. You know, and it's I don't know, it's kind of stupid to think that way, but you know, it's cool because you always talk, you know, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? Well, hey, check this out, you know, that's my Spyder. Even though it's stupid, I still think it's cool. So on that, I'm gonna listen to a little bit more music. Thanks for tagging along. Stay safe, everyone. Oh my goodness gracious.